merry meet, children of herne. Well, a lot of things are happening. Some of you are becoming very aware and psychically aware, which is great. It's fantastic. Shadow Dancer and myself, Shadow Dancer, there I go again. Dark Raven One and myself have worked hard to present the new site to you, and we've had a lot of weird ones try to come in on the sites. They didn't last very long, did they, love? So, it's great that a lot of the members are now becoming more active. This is what I want. This is a teaching site. This is not, how can I put it, a social site as such. We're here to give valuable information as much as we can. Now, as I mentioned on the other group, I am disgusted over the and taken over David Wilcox and pretending to be him and then given a load of bunkum. As I said before, if I realized it, why didn't radar pick up the ship when it was coming in? Why? How is it that Wilcox is in America, not in England? There's a lot of dark goings on here, and we must be alert at all times. And since our psychic attack, which was a bit scary, we won't be caught unawares like that again. And we have taken precautions to protect ourselves and to protect you. You have done exceptionally well, and I'm quite pleased about this. Just a point of reference. Soon you'll come across runic law. Runic law is not necessarily Viking. It existed before Viking. The Vikings, actually. It was handed down. Did you enjoy that, Adrian?
I was scratching.
Oh, is that what you were doing?
Yeah, get on with what you're doing.
And it was given to man as great knowledge. Those that are on the other side will learn very quickly about this knowledge, because it's very important. Now, there is much to learn. It seems endless, doesn't it? But my spiritual master once said to me, when you stop learning, you will no longer be on this earth. For the learning curve will continue and exist all your life. Shadow Dancer, don't be impatient. By the time the great course is finished, you will have what you want. We already have an idea No, I won't mention it here. I'll leave that for the Order of the Dragons. Wondrous, wonderful things. And I think you have been led to an adventure that will be beyond your wildest dreams. And that's what we intended to do. Now some of you will be suffering from aches and pains as I am. Today isn't too bad, tomorrow will be a lot better. You'll find those that suffer from arthritis, the pain will decrease on Sunday. No, this isn't a miracle, this is monitoring pressure, air pressure. Air pressure will decrease on Sunday. It's decreased by 50% today. It'll decrease even more tomorrow. So your aches and pains will be a lot more tolerable to deal with. Animals, excuse me, animals tend to get a little bit more agitated while this energy is in process. But when you think about it, you say, oh, those that are perishing, no, energy does not go, it does not perish. It changes form, like the proverbial caterpillar changes into a butterfly. It changes form. Even the human being, when he crosses over, he'll go into a like a catalyst for a short period of time, and then he'll be reborn. A butterfly? No, not a butterfly. He'll be reborn a higher spiritual being. Energy is not destroyed, nor is it created. Those who have perished in great catalytic or disasters, natural disasters, and those that are not natural, they haven't perished at all. They will enter this catalytic state, this crystallis state, and then their energy is reborn. Same as the caterpillar. So, don't feel despondent, don't feel down over anything. I know economically things are getting very bad in the States, as in England and most of the world. Ireland, however, will increase in its financial position. The quicker that this European government is removed and this facade, and let countries get on with their life. I mean, come on, think about it. This never happened before. Only happens now in the European government. But by the way, some of you might realise you have to pay so many billions a year to be a member of that government, as well as repaying loans that they benevolently bequeath upon our countries. So our countries is bought. They sold our country out, as they sold England out, and Greece, and many others. This is not the dark side. It only appears that way. The light side is coming. Be patient, children of herne. Be patient. Great wonders will occur. And I know for a fact a lot of governments will topple. People used to look at Russia as the big baddies, which I don't anymore. I look at its counterpart as the big baddies, the terrorists, killers elite. They're the baddies. We don't want guns. They say, well, how are you going to deal with someone with a firearm? Well, if there's no guns, how are they going to get a firearm? But even if they did, the police have enough weapons that do not kill, but will render a person and subdue a person without killing him. They can use sniper rifles, but instead of using lethal weapons, ammunition they're using, why don't they use tranquilizers? Surely, this is the only way. If you don't do this, if this is not done, you're going to get a massive revolt. The Empire State Building, there was a mad shooting there. 10 people were shot before the gunman was subdued. How long do you have to put up with this? How long? How long do you allow your government to start dictating to you? You put the government in place, and yet you allow them to dictate to you. If all the people got together and say no, it was done here in Ireland, and it worked. Now England, Britain, America, wake up. Wake up to these so-called men of power. You have the power, not them. How am I doing, son?
You have a minute left.
I've got 1 minute left now. Isn't that thoughtful? And have you noticed, folks, I haven't said anything about the dragon. Sorry, Dark Raven one. Getting confused. And she hasn't sworn at me this morning. I must have done something wrong. Okay. Merry we have met. Merry we part. Merry we will meet again. Namaste.